I'm going to use a fan brush right now and see if I can't do something with this tree. I'm mixing together ultramarine blue and burnt sienna and a little raw sienna. And I'm going to start making some trees over here. I'm going to have to perfect them a little better. This fan brush is not too good. To me, I do not like the composition. And I'm thinking that I'm going to bring these trees down and make them bigger. Oh, you got to be brave, You got to, when you're working on something like this, you just can't be timid. You got to get in there and just put it around. Do the best you can. If you don't like it, you can always change it, I'm going to bring this tree down, and it's kind of the wrong color. Getting the right color after you have worked on a painting like this is not easy either. So I may change the color of it altogether. Bring this tree down. You will probably recognize this at all when I get through with it, because you know how I am. I just play around. And I love purple, so I'm gonna just start bringing some purple in here. Maybe some reflection down in here. You see what I'm doing though? Right now, I'm not really finishing the picture. I'm showing you how you can take a painting, an old painting that you haven't finished, and you can work it into something different, altogether different. And this is going to be altogether different, because it's going to be a bright. I decided on a snowy, old, cloudy day, I'm going to paint something bright. And what do I like the best of all in colors? You got me right there, purple. It's not going to. That's the undercoat. See, some of them are. This is kind of a burnt sienna and ultramarine blue too. See, you got to be creative. That's what this is all about. When you're painting, you have to be creative. You have to try things. Now, most people, not most people, but a lot of people I know will say, oh, I can't do that. I gotta stick to my same old stuff. I can't play around. And I didn't get the right color then. So you go back in and you work on some more colors. I'm kind of sticking to maybe the purples. Don't ask me why. It's just that it's just what I want to do. Well, you see what I mean though? When you pick up one color and put it with another color, sometimes you don't get what you want. You gotta work at it, painting's work. Okay, let me see. Let's try them. Let's just try some. composition. Right now, my focal point is kind of right in there, which I think is good. This here, I think, I'm going to come down with some big trees, I think. I kind of have to let that dry a little bit first. And do this over here. Okay, I did get my sprayer out because I decided I wanted to do something over here. I want to get this. I don't get paint on here. Right here. You know, if it's purple, the opposite of purple is yellow. And so, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start putting some paint on here so I can know where I'm going with it. And I'm going to use a little bit of this yellow. I don't like this at all. I'm done with it. See, I hadn't really planned this out. If I had already planned it out, I wouldn't be having this trouble. But I wanted to show you what you go through when you try to finish a painting that you started and you lost inspiration on it, and all of a sudden, here you are back with this painting. Well, then you're not inspired. And then you don't have that inspiration again. So, I know what I'm going to do, and right now you don't know what I'm going to do with it, but at the time, I'm thinking what I'm going to do with it. This is going to be painted on top. Yet, I'm going to bring a little mountain over in here, too. See, right now I'm just laying it in to see if I like the composition. And right in here, you see where that, I can bring a mountain. Sort of without losing what I wanted there. Get one this way in the back. Kind of goes like this over here and up. Maybe I'll have reflection, a small reflection here. It's a start. It's just getting the idea of what you want to do with it. I've been working a little bit about my composition, and I've kind of decided that I'm going to have this probably be a water, and I'll use some of this reflection. I'm having a little problem with the sky, so I'm kind of let it dry and work someplace else. You know, if you have a problem with one place, go somewhere else and see if you can find a problem in that place. Sometimes that's the way it goes. I'm going to take a little of this you see, when you're working on something like this, you might change it all the time. And you might not like what you're doing, and so you change it. But you know, with watercolor, people think you can't ever change anything. But you can. You can change things if you use some white in it.